else is just like, I mean, you know, if you want to spend it, just because, like with me, I just like to just have it just to say that I tried it, but it doesn't always necessarily mean that it's gonna be the best. Okay, let's move on. This here, I took this out of my old makeup case because I forgot that I actually like this color. So this is MAC Gingerly. I'm not gonna open it because it's very broken. This is I like it's like a gingerly. It's like a peach muted bronzed kind of color, like an orangey muted peach bronze. Yeah, it's the same shit. Anywho's, and then this is MAC's bronzer. I don't know, it's just a matte bronzer though, no shimmer. And then this here is this is a MAC powder too. This is what I use for my under eyes. So I have 3 shades of MAC powders, and that's pretty much what I use all over my face to kind of set everything. So this, where is it? Oh buddy. Okay, so these are my powders that I use for my face. No matter what I'm using underneath, this locks it down. So this is my contour. This is NW48 in the MAC Studio Fix. This is C40. I mean, what is this? This is C3. This is for what I use for my under eye, and then this is C40. This is what I use for my face. So my under eye color, my face color, and I like to use powder foundation as contour because it just lasts longer. Like when you use, and then like you can go like on top of it like with a regular bronzer, or just to kind of bronze, just to kind of give your forehead a little bit more color, you can use like a matte bronzer. But I prefer to use a powder foundation to, like, you know, set everything. So contour, yeah, that. Okay. So there's this. For my lighter days, when I want to go no makeup look, I use the MAC Face and Body. This is pretty good. This is like, you know, if you want to just have like that naked look skin, it's naked to the eye, which is really nice. This is a really good, it's like a tinted moisturizer, but you know, a little bit more full coverage. So that's that. And then I recently got this MAC cream. Kenzie, ma'am, she's not even listening to me. She's just, I'm trying to get through this video because my hair is making it hot and all these lights, I'm burning up, guys. Okay, so this is I just got this. This is a MAC blush palette, but I was so excited. So when I got this, I thought that it was powdered. It's cream. You know how long I've been wanting to try a cream blush, and it's beautiful on the skin. It looks like, it kind of gives you like that wet look, and if you put like a little, if you like the wet look, keep it. But if you want to set it, because you always have to set, you know, anything that's wet, anything that is cream based, you always have to set it no matter what. So if you like it, you don't gotta set it, but for me, longevity, I need to set things. So yeah, this was pretty nice. I was excited about that. And then for my contour, I use the Clinique Chubby Stick. This has been like my favorite contour stick for like, I guess like 3 years. I don't like switch from it. And then I recently, for the summer, I've been hearing, I never tried the Estee Lauder Double Wear, so I was like, why haven't I tried it? And it's actually fucking bomb. So for my oily people, honey, this is locking it down. Okay, lock it down, baby. This here is the Tom Ford Stick Foundation. I just like to use this for like extra coverage, or if I just want to give myself a little bit more, like if I'm doing like a heavy contour, you know, highlight look, I use this to kind of clean up the contour underneath. Or if I'm using like a face and body, which doesn't really have that much coverage, you can just use this for like certain areas. So this is always good to just have to add on. Like, don't use this by itself. This is not I think it's not a foundation that should be used by itself. This is like, you add this on to something else, not by itself. And then I have a loose YSL, this is like their loose powder. They don't sell this anymore, which is really sad, because this is like silk on your face, baby. If you ever had silk, no, it's okay, but this is silk on your face. Just imagine it, it's silk on the face. I have the big one, but I was able to get this little one, and I keep this one in my bag. And then I have my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NW25. This is really good because it's really thin and sheer, And for people that don't, if you have like a lot of creases under your eyes, sometimes it's not good to use like a thicker concealer. You want to use something that's a little bit more easier to move, so you can have more control over, you know, where you're putting it and how it's laying on the skin. So this is a really, really good one. This is like one of my favorite ones, especially for the summertime, because once it's on, it do not move. And then this is like for like, you know, when I'm taking pictures, like when I really want to show out with the girlfriends. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and this is an NC30. I have these are always really good because it's a cream base, so it's a little thicker, but you might want to add like some type of, maybe like the NARS or anything that's moisturizing on top of that, because it can get a little cakey if you're not careful. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Black Carbon Mascara. This, I've been using this from like, I don't know, this is the only mascara that I buy because I wear lashes, so there's just no purpose on buying like the Get Naked, or what is it, the Better Than Sex and all that other. There's just no need for it. Like, just spend $8, get you a L'Oreal, you're good. All the celebrities, you know, Kim, they all use this one. Just don't waste your money on fancy mascara, honey. There's just no need for that. And then here is a random lip gloss from Soap and Glory. It's called Sexy Mother Plucker. Sexy Mother Plucker. This is a Dolce eyeliner. Dolce & Gabbana doesn't make makeup anymore, so if you guys didn't know, I used to work for them, and this was one of my favorite liners. This is like a chocolate. It's called Chocolate number 4, but it's like a brown with a little bit of gold sparks. So it's good to like kind of just fake an eyeliner up on top, or just kind of run a little bit in your waterline. This year I got this on the Sephora website. This was my birthday. You know how they do like little birthday things or whatever. This is Bad Girl from NARS. It's a velvet one. This is not supposed to be in here. This is a brush. This is a Sigma blending brush. And then this here is a Makeup Forever. This is a duo. So this is like the, not the white, but it's like a pale color that you put like in your waterline, just because for my skin tone, white is a bit too aggressive. So if I use more of like a pale, like a nuded color, it's a little bit more pleasant to the eyes. I have my Anastasia Brow Wiz for my eyebrows, and my Inglot eyeliner number 77, baby. The blackest on the planet. Ow. Okay, so we're done here. I'm gonna put this back. We're gonna put all this stuff back, because once I'm done with this video, honey, I don't think I want to come back and clean up. That's a no, no, no. Hell to the no. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody is, you know, see that loose powder I told you about? It's everywhere now. Anywho's, okay. Whew, my leg is falling asleep. I got the tingles in there now. No. Okay, so this is my brushes, and what is this? Eyeshadow palettes. So this one here is from Sephora. This is my favorite one, actually. That's why it's like hit pan, baby. This is like their mineral palette, or miniature. I thought it was a mineral, but I guess it's miniature. I guess I can't read. Anyways, this is just more like a neutral color. This is normally what I always have on my eyes. I like to keep it very simple, just because I do my makeup on the train, so I can't be doing like those creases, and that's too much for my soul. This here is the Naked Petite Heat Urban Decay palette. This one is nice. So this, when I want to have a little bit more color, which is really not, but for me this is a lot of color, like them oranges there, that's color for me, baby. So this is another palette that I like to use. I kind of mix these two together, and normally that's always what I have on my eyes. Now let's get into our brushes here. Okay, so for my contour, like this is what I use for like remember that MAC what is it, the MAC foundation powder that I told you that I use as my contour. I'll use like something like this, which is a little fluffy. When you're using dark colors, you don't want to use something that's compact like this, because then you're adding on too much product. So the fluffier the brushes, the less it picks up. The denser the brushes, the more it's gonna pick up. So keep that in mind. So this This is a NARS, like an all-purpose brush. I use this for like my contouring just because it's like big and fluffy, so it kind of blends in. It doesn't leave like a harsh line. This is a Real Techniques blush brush, but not doing that. This is my face blush, my powder face brush. So this is what I use to just put like my powder on. This is the little NARS one. I don't know the name of this one, but this is what I use to put my blush. Then this is a what is this, a Real Technique contour brush, but I use this sometimes to pick up from like the Clinique if I don't want to, like, if it depends, each time when you're doing your makeup, whether it's light, you do different techniques depending on what it is. So sometimes I like to use this to pick up my contour instead of just putting the contour on my face. So it depends on what kind of look, but this is what I use to pick up my cream contours and place on my face. This here, oh, I'm sorry. This here is my Sephora double-ended foundation brush. So this obviously is my foundation side, and then this side I use for the little compact, the cream concealer. I use this side for. Okay, and then I got this recently with the MAC stuff as well. So this is a MAC brush 160. It's an angled contour, but you know, we don't follow rules here. I use this for the cream blushes just because the hair, it doesn't, like, if I was to use like something like this will stick all over it. I can't figure out the word right now, but yeah, the ones with the white hair, I don't remember the name, but those are better for cream consistency type of things. So that's for the cream brush. And then this here is a Real Techniques. I don't know what this is because I've had this for like years. As you see, it's kind of bitten up. I was hungry. I was hungry. Anyways, this is what I use for my under eye. Only for my under eye. So this is what I use to pat on like my loose powder, or that C30 that I told you that I use the under the powder. Anyways, yep. And then here I have a MAC Clear brow gel. It's just clear, nothing special there. This here is